So now I am recording this. So once you have installed the OS, okay, let me put it here. So this is your hardware layer. So on top of the hardware layer, what you have done? You have installed a Windows operating system or a Linux operating system. This will be your base. So on top of it, what you have done is you have installed a hypervisor. So this hypervisor, it is giving you emulation. Okay. There is something called emulation and simulation. Okay. There is a two difference. Simulation is something which cannot be used in production. That is called simulator. Emulator, you can use it in direct in production. Okay. So I will give one example. Simulator you will be using for a pilot. Okay. He will go and he will have all his setup. Okay. Then he will be using that pilot program in a simulated way. That is called simulation. Okay. You will not have anything. Okay. It's not a real environment. You are just a simulator. You just try it and then you fly all that. They will do the simulation. Okay. Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4. Okay. That is simulation. Emulation is, okay. You had something issues in the cockpit. So let's say there is 2, 3 bulbs have gone. Okay. So somebody has a torch. Okay. So they have opened that bulbs and they have put it placed in there, and it is now emulating that whatever the work is done by that bulbs, you are using that indirectly. Okay, you are using it. You are not simulating that. So it is giving you light. Okay. So instead of the original bulbs, you kept it with the some other alternative, but still you are using. That is called emulation. That is emulator. Emulator, you can put it directly in a usable environment. Simulator, you cannot use it because it will only simulate. That is the difference between simulation and emulation. Okay. Here it will emulate it. It is not going to simulate. Okay. So if there is simulation means you will tell, okay, this is only simulation. We can't do anything. It is not a simulation. Okay. It is directly attaching and it is emulating that hardware. Okay. Now you can play around here. And it will give you the live environment. Just like a physical hardware, this will give you that leverage. Okay. So your dad has given you a credit card. You go and use it. So you are emulating it. My kids also will take a credit card. They will make it as a simulator. Okay, we will do that shopping. This is how we will shop. They will just make it. Okay. That is a simulator. They used to play. This is what you will be doing. We are also doing at home. So that is the difference. Okay. So this hypervisor will emulate the hardware. Okay. So now here it will have its own drivers. Okay. So driver means, who is the driver? Huh? Driver, normal example. Huh? Who drives? Okay. Who drives it is called as driver. So here also the driver means it will tell what to do, how to work. Okay, I will tell you, I am going to drive it now. Okay, so you don't follow this. Okay, you follow me. I will have my own drivers. Okay, so this will give, okay, here physical connectivity you want. Okay, you want processor, how to connect, I will tell you. Drivers will, they will have a driver, okay, then you will have it installation. Now I have a camera here, okay. So there will be a drivers for that. Okay. So if I am not installing, okay, let's say I have bought 10,000 worth camera. Okay. So I have not installed that particular driver. Okay. But it will work. My cam will work because I have a driver for this. So my driver, what this will do, it will just record the option. Record it black and white and color. That's all this generic driver will know. So if I install this driver from the manufacturer, let's say I will go for Logitech. So he will give me a driver. Okay. If I install it, I will zoom. I can zoom it to 40x. I can record it to HD, or I can record in 4K. I have 200 options to do it with this camera because I have a driver which tell me what to do. Okay. So this generic driver is going to do tell only 8 options because I am programmed in like that. So that is why you need to have a drivers. Whenever you need, you install it, you have a GPU card or something like that. You need to install, okay, who has the manufactured it. So you will install their drivers so that that hardware will know, okay, what to do. Okay. So now here, if you are installing VMware workstation, then these drivers will tell to the VM what to do. If you have installed VirtualBox, okay, you have drivers, how to act. Understood now? So this emulation comes from the vendor, okay, who will be doing this. Okay, if you want to write, you write it, I will erase it. Okay, pass this. So anyways, I will be recording this. On the VM, you will have it, okay, virtual hardware. Okay. You have a physical hardware. You have physical hardware here. Okay. And then you have operating system. Then hypervisor. Okay. So in hypervisor, you will have virtual hardware. Okay. So this will tell you how many devices you can attach. Okay. So you have only one physical NIC card. Okay. Only one NIC card you have. Okay. You have only one hard drive. This is very old HDD. Okay. You have only one hard drive. Okay. So this hypervisor will tell, okay, you have only one, okay, I will give you 10, okay, you add it. Add is 1, add is 2, add is 3, add is 4, 5, 3. You keep on adding it, I will give you that hardware, you don't worry on the physical side it is present or not, you don't bother, I will give you. Okay, you have only one. So in your laptop you have one only, okay. You add, let's say this is your 50 GB hard disk, okay, or 500 GB hard disk. So you can keep on adding here 1 TB hard disk, 1 TB hard disk, 1 TB hard disk, okay, 1 TB hard disk. So it is not at all present here, but still it is emulating. Oh, you keep on adding. I will give you. Okay. So it will give that a virtual hardware which is not at all related to the physical one. Okay. So this is why if you format it, your data will not go here. So you are giving it separately on the virtual layer. So it will give, okay, what it will tell you, okay. Now you created one hard drive. So it will create one VMDK file, okay, or VDI file in VirtualBox. It will tell the OS, okay, if you are Windows, okay. So you will tell, okay, you make this as 1 TB. Okay. Inside it will show as C drive 1 TB. Here it will be 5 MB on this actual disk. If you look here on this hardware, it will be showing as a 5 MB file. Okay. If you copy 1 GB here, okay, it will show as 1 GB. If you copy 10 GB now here inside, then it will grow to 10 GB. Oh, this file will be increasing. Okay. So inside it will show as a hard drive. So it will tell, okay, you don't worry on the physical part. I am giving you the hardware. You enjoy it as long as I get a physical hardware. So that is how your virtual hardware will give you that maximum leverage to access your physical resource. So let's say I will go back now here. Hard drives done, right? Okay. Now I have only one NIC card here. Okay. Now this is my virtual hardware. Okay. Only one NIC card I have. Okay. Network card. So now I can attach it maximum one NIC card. NIC 1, then NIC 2, network card 2, network card 3, network card 4. Okay. So I am attaching here NIC 1, NIC 2, NIC 3 and NIC 4. Even though I have only one. Huh? Why it is like, how it is? Okay. How it will work? How it will work? If it is virtual, it will work. How it will work? How? The question is how. Okay. Tell me now. So how it will work? So you have 4 here. So let me tell you how it will work. Okay. All will use the same NIC card. Okay. They will use the same NIC card. Okay. So here it will be having a virtual network interface. Okay. Network interface it will be giving these options. Okay, you have connected here. Okay, now I will control it here. Okay, I will control from here. So you will have a
interface will control
network. It will have a network interface or network editor. Okay. So if you take a bridge option, okay, I will directly connect it to the physical network. Here you will have a switch here. I will directly connect it if you use a bridged network. Okay. So I have VMs here. Okay, I have a VMs. Okay, I have a host also. This is my host. This is my host. Okay, these are my guests. Okay, so I am connected, right? Anyways, I am connected. So network. So now network controller. What it says? If you use bridge connection, I will directly connect it here. Okay. If you tell me, okay, host only, then it is between him and me only. I will not allow this connection. So if you put it VM, okay, this is between the host and me. Okay. Like let's say this is child, okay, and this is your father or mother. It will be between me and bridged means, okay, you go to PG, you go outside directly, you get connected, you access it. If you are having host only, then it is between you and both host and guest. Okay. Now you have something called guest only. These are like siblings. Huh? Don't tell your mama. Don't tell papa. Huh? They will be talking to each other. Guest will not see. Your host will not see. Only they communicate. So these are all the options that you will have in the network interface controller. Okay. So now there will be one more called NAT.
Sir, guests all connected. Is it connected to host or
No. They will internally talk.
internally? Okay.
They will not talk to
Host.
Okay. Now you have something called NAT. Okay. So there is something called NAT. Okay. So you are directly going, instead of going directly, okay, NAT will tell, okay, so I will protect you while going, okay, you go through me, I will send you off. This is you are directly going, like it is going to PG, okay. This one is like your father is dropping you every day to the institute and then he will pick up. It is like he is dropping you. Okay. So don't worry, I will be there. So wherever you go, I will be your layer, protection layer. So that is how it will be. So you will be not exposed here. So if you are coming outside, it will be your OS, then it will come here. This is like you will directly access. So how it access means you have already installed the drivers here. So driver will be directly connected to the hardware. It will give you the access. That is your virtual networking, the host hypervisor networking. Now you understood NAT. There is one more called NAT network. Okay. So now they are. So I will erase a little bit now. Okay. I will erase now. Let me take out this. Okay. So I will put one NAT here. Okay. Let me erase it. This is your host, okay, and this is your network, okay. This is your controller, network controller, something you can call. So there is something called as NAT network. NAT network is okay. It is like in PG they will be telling Rave Pove, okay. Means their own network. So these two, they will have their own network. Okay. Only they will speak. So these two will not speak to this. Let's say they have their own NAT network. Only these two will speak. Okay. Now they will go like this. So this is one network and this is one network. So they cannot talk to each other. So you have a separate network inside that. Okay, now you have, let's say you have here VM, this VM, this VM. So this is one NAT network. Okay, this is one NAT network. Okay. This is one NAT network. So that is internal, okay. This is our internal, okay. So we will only speak here, okay. So nobody can see us. So we are a separate network altogether, NAT network, okay. But we will be going outside also. Okay. So now you have installed your Fedora. Okay. This is on your VM. This is your VM. Okay. This is Fedora 44. Okay.
Sir, Fedora 42 is install అవుతుంది సార్. Fedora 42.
Okay. So you are in Fedora 44. You installed. Okay. How many records you have kept in that? Only one, right? It will be default NAT. You check now. It will be default NAT. Okay. So here you will have virtual hardware. Okay. So all your physical, how many devices you have connected, it will show here. Your CPU, your RAM, okay. Then your disk. Okay. All it will be attached to the virtual hardware. This is your virtual hardware. Okay. So then you will have drivers here. Based on the version, you will have the connectivity. How many devices you can connect, all that. You will have the version here, like 24, 25, or 7, 8. Based on that, you can connect the number of virtual hard drives or your virtual hardware. Okay. Then you have, after that, I will put it here hypervisor. Okay. This is your hypervisor, which is doing all this. So either this is your virtual box or VMware workstation or you have other also boxes. In Linux you have boxes, then KVM, QEMU. These are all your emulators. So we don't go on all that. These are all the Linux OS. Uh, those are the open source. This is the proprietary. Okay. These are the proprietary one. Okay. So this is built by Oracle. This is by Broadcom now. These are the enterprise one who is building this. Okay. Then after this hypervisor, you will have your OS. So you either have Windows or Linux. Nobody will have Linux. Almost 98% will have Windows. Only 2% will have Linux operating system. So on Windows only you install VirtualBox, right? So your base OS is Windows. Then you will have hardware. Okay. So here you have OS. So you are connected. So then you are connected to the device, whether printer, mouse, okay, network, or keyboard, or USB, anything you have connected on the hardware part. So now you have Fedora here, okay. So this is your VM. After that you installed it, the virtual hardware, then this is your VM. Now you have here services. So you should be running SSH service to connect it. Port to 20 okay. So it should be running here. Once you start running that service, okay, then only you will be able to connect it from here. Okay. So you need to start the SSH service to connect. So these are all the part of OS services. You should start it, then only it will be enabled to connect. So the connectivity will happen here. Okay. So if you don't want to have a NAT here, it will not connect. Okay, it will be like NAT or host only. So it depends on how you are connecting it. Whether you want a NAT connection or you want a bridged connection, or you want host only connection, or you want a separate NAT network. How you want to connect? So your NIC card will give you that. Based on how many NIC cards you want to connect, you will connect. Let's say I want to connect to 1 to NAT network, 1 to host, 1 to bridge, 1 to NAT. Andari what? Means is everybody. Okay. Now he can access it with this adapter. He can access NAT. With this adapter, he can access bridge. With this adapter, he can access host. With this adapter, he can access the NAT network. Okay. So that is how the networking will work.